Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I know that I did. I spent some time with my family. Today's video is going to be on Bitcoin and ETH. I feel whatever Bitcoin eventually decides to do, that the altcoins will follow, or most of them will. There's a few that are doing their own thing. Today I'm going to start out on my website, Dragonfly Professional Trading. For those of you that have asked about my free strategy, this will pop up a few seconds after you go to my website. You just put in your name and your email, and then you have access to the 2 free videos. You can get a little laugh at my picture. I just noticed this. I'm in triple here. The cheat sheet for the strategy is right here. You can download it. These are some Forex documents if you're interested. We have a 14-day trial on our Discord that you can get access to here. What I wanted to talk about briefly is our Elliott Wave Masterclass. We are coming out with a new one. Actually, there's already 3 modules, I believe, released. I think that there's only a few days left to get it at this price. Basically, the masterclass is better if you are interested in being an independent trader, where you know the bullish and the bearish scenarios yourself, and you will know the invalidation points and all the strategies that go with that. It is packed full knowledge and everything you need to know in this Elliott Wave Masterclass, but the new one is better. Basically, it is a $2,000 price, but you can still get it at a 75% discount off my website, probably for the next couple of days. Take advantage of that if you're interested. So let's move on to Bitcoin. We're on the weekly time frame. This is what we want. This is what we want to happen. We want this to be a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. This is a wave 4. We want to see that wave 5 to the upside. Obviously, we don't want this to be the top. Nothing so far has invalidated it being that we're not going to get this 5th to the upside. In Elliott Wave, there are some rules. Wave 4 can't come into wave 1. Well, if this is wave 1, so basically this wave 4 could come on down here and hit the top of our 2017 high and still be valid. But the deeper it comes, if it happens, the less I'm going to like it. But it's not completely invalid until we hit this wave 1. But the deeper it comes, the harder the market has to work to get us out of here. So let's just think about that, okay? And we will have some clues of what's going to take place here shortly when Bitcoin makes its decision. Let's move on down to the daily. Now, right now, price has done a very good job of holding this support. It is contracting in a triangle looking pattern. Is it a triangle? Does it scream triangle? Does it look like a triangle? Yes. Is it 100% triangle? I can't say. But right now, as it sits, it looks like a triangle. So let's talk about if it is a triangle. If it is a triangle, they only appear in certain places in Elliott Wave. A wave 4, a B wave, an X wave, Y wave. Well, in this case right here, it looks like a fourth wave to me. That's what it would pretty much have to be. A B wave, it's an awfully small B wave if it's a B wave. But either way, if it's a fourth wave or if it's a B wave, the next move, if it's a triangle, would be to the downside. So if it is a triangle, a legitimate 100% triangle, then I would be looking at the count as wave 1, 2, 3. This would be wave 4. And then we would be getting a wave 5 to the downside. If this is a triangle. We do the pattern method where we measure from the top to the bottom and we do the little drag over. It's giving us a target of right here in this support. If we project using Fibonacci, and this is assuming that we don't go any higher, it's giving us right around the same spot, the 618, okay? And I may not have this little thing pulled right up. Actually, I don't. There we go. It's a little closer, okay? Let's talk about if this is a triangle fourth wave. If that is the case, and this is the right count, what would come after is a ABC to the upside. We would need to correct it. And it would be a corrective move because what starts with 5 ends with 5. Okay? So, if this is correct and we come up, we're going to come up in an ABC. This is not financial advice. But if I was a long holder and I had bags of Bitcoin, I'd probably be de-risking at that point. Because we are going to need 5 more waves to the downside after this is complete. Now, the higher it goes, the better. Why? Because if this C wave goes higher, then this 5 wave starts higher. Okay? And we could still have the chances of making a running flat, meaning that we make a higher low. So we'd have this low, and then we'd have a higher low. So the higher this goes, the better. While we're on the subject of how high it goes, if we do make this 5th wave to the downside, that would create a lower low here. And I want to see the daily create a higher low on RSI. That will give us the power, hopefully, to give us a big ABC to the upside. Okay? So hopefully this is what happens. Let's talk about what else could happen here. Because there's no 100% guarantee that this is a triangle, right? It's contracting, but it doesn't mean that it has to be a triangle. So we do have the chance still on the table that this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, we're creating a wave 3, 4, 5. That is the bullish option. Let's move down in closer. If we break this bottom right here at, on long scale, it's around 33 to 33,300. On linear, it's 33,400. But basically, it's this bottom right here where this wave 2 is. Okay? We don't want to break that. If we break that, this impulse wave option, bullish option, comes off the table. Okay? If we break it. Now, it's looking to me less likely. The fact that we have come into the top of here makes it less likely to me because this is looking corrective. But doesn't mean that this can't be an A, a B, comes down for a C, doesn't break it, and we go. Complete invalidation is this bottom right here. So let's talk about what else could happen here. Well, what else could happen is this could, if it's not a triangle, basically A, B, C, then it does an ABC, then it does an ABC, and it ABCs us to death sideways for the next week. If that happens, and it bounces around inside of here, maybe it even comes up a little high and almost breaks this, it is going to need to either come back down and double bottom and reset itself, or break the bottom and reset itself. So at that point, it has a chance to either A, do the big A, B, C to the upside we want, or the impulse wave. And I hope I didn't make that too confusing. What I'm saying is if it continues to ABC us to death inside of this support and resistance here, eventually it's going to need to either double bottom or break the bottom to reset itself so that it can move to the upside. If I got into the reasons of that, it would be too complicated. It wouldn't be too complicated for the people that understand Elliott wave, but it would be too complicated for the people that don't. And let's just leave it at that, that if we ABC, if it ABCs us to death sideways, it needs to double bottom or break the bottom to reset itself, to give it the chance to move to the upside in a big ABC or an impulse. Let's move over to ETH. I think I've said everything I need to say on Bitcoin. ETH, same scenario. Now, I'm not sure if this is the wave 1 or if the wave 1 is actually over here. Okay. I'm not actually sure about that. But if it's here or it's over here, it's pretty close to each other. So the same scenario about the wave 4. We don't want it to come into one. But I feel if we start breaking this all-time high, this is getting less likely that this is a wave 4. Same with Bitcoin. The good thing with ETH, it has more support under it than Bitcoin does. This wick, ignore it. It's a Kraken anomaly. It's a let's take all everybody stops out. So this is what we want, guys. Just like Bitcoin, this is what we want. Can this be over? It can. Definitely. This could have been the 3. This could have been the 4. And this could have been the 5. Okay. Definitely that could be it. But actually, I'm hoping for the other. Okay. That's how it can be over. But, like I said, I'm hoping for the other scenario. That this is the top of the 3. We're making 4. And we still have a 5. That just looks more symmetrical to me. Okay, same thing with ETH on the daily time frame. I want to see that bullish divergence hold. If this comes down, if we make this, I want to see this bullish divergence. At that point, it will give us the option to come up in a big ABC or a 5 wave. And I will definitely update to let you guys know which one it is. Same with ETH. We have the bullish option still on the table because it's held. This can be a wave 1, 2. We're going to make a 3, 4, and 5. If we come into complete invalidation is at 2180 long scale. This bottom right here, complete invalidation. If we break into this top right here and start breaking into it, it's getting less and less likely. I want to see us go here. I want it to quit playing around if it's going to do it, basically. Okay. Same with Bitcoin. It can ABC us to death. So basically A, B, C. Okay, could even come up here and bonk its head. And that's if it doesn't break this bottom. Okay. And then it ABCs and it ABCs and it ABCs us to death. Same thing is going to need to happen. It's going to need to come down here and give us a double bottom, or break the bottom and go on down. Okay? And give us a partner for this, basically, to the downside. So then it has a chance to take off impulsive. Okay? Or it's going to make a 3 wave. And if that happens, I will definitely be updating to let you know. So that is pretty much the gist of it. to recap, if we're going to be bullish, we need to hold right here. If we break that, we're probably looking at coming down. Now we can go up first and then come down and break it. But once we break this, I see us going to the downside. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was easy to understand. Let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, you can also put those in the comments. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video.